Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. Third down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on fourth down by what they call on third down. So I think after that third down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on fourth down. But didn't turn out to be the case because he's...
And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return is Trey Palmer. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Palmer now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point, up and good. The Saints are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Saints 7.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Get set, get set. 18.
Purdy, quickly to Ayuk. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 21.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A start here with McCaffrey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Get set. Go. 18.
Off the play fake, Purdy. That'll be intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Saints will take over here just past the 30.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Let's go.
On play action, it's Shuck. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
32-yard line.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's now 3rd.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels play disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, New Orleans.
At the 15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shuck. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. The Niners have the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Kamara trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Purdy now on second down. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
Nice job there on 3rd and inches, and you know, Mike, that defense, they are packing it in. They're trying to get as many bodies up at the line of scrimmage, so you get past that first wave, look out. They did a nice job bringing him down, or else that looked like he was going to take it all the way.
Open man downfield is Kittle. That one good for 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get set.
They run once more with McCaffrey. They'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Caden Ellis in on that stop.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Outside. Go. 18.
They'll go play action. Purdy. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the 49ers move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think, obviously, you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 42-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 31
That is
yards.
a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. And it's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Saints, 1st down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Chuck. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
We'll try and run for this with Kamara. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's 4th down.
So often in these short yardage defensive situations, Mike, you just have to sell out and play the tendencies. In this case, they knew a run was coming. They stop it short for no gain. Brings up 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Shut up.
They'll go, and here's Shuck. That is caught, and he's in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Get set, get set.
1st and 10. Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
1st down, 49ers.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They send Evans in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Down the field, it's Evans. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, 49ers.
Lining up for the extra point.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Palmer now to return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Shot. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Shuck. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. To the air again is Shuck. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
3
off.
points. All that separates these two sides has half number 2. Kicks off. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard
The
line.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. To the air is Shuck. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the
It's a
play.
pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Chuck going to try to run it himself. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That one out wide for Kamara. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And 1.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Less than a yard.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throw left side. Pulled in by Evans. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On third down, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
For the field goal, a 51-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. Palmer now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the gun, it's Shuck. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Throwing is Shuck. Now a screen set up for Etienne. That one way too slow to developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Here's Etienne. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's to his tight end, Jawan Johnson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll run. It's Kamara. He will score! Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now another extra point try here from a little shorter distance. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
49ers 27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return.
Isaac Guerrero on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be taken down. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. On the run, McCaffrey. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Here's first down. Now McCaffrey. Good running inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Saints 28. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the zone read, it's Shough. They'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Shough. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's
They get 20 on the connection. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. On the run to the right. Taking off. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Here's second down and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Palmer now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Right, 97. Right, come on, set. Hut, hut.
Rattler going to throw on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Okay, right. Steal, slack. Set, hut. Blue, 32. Smash, red, ready.
Rattler now on first down. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.